Today, comedian and author Chelsea Handler and the big winner of The Biggest Loser, Roberto Hernandez. And Daytona 500 champion superstar Denny Hamlin. Plus, another member of our studio audience has the chance to win a cool grand as we continue our Oscar countdown games. All next on Live. And now, here are your Emmy Award-winning co-hosts, Kelly Ripa and Michael Strahan.
Calm down. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. It's Tuesday, February 23rd, 2016. Calm down.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
How you doing? You good, too?
These ladies are so upset they got a big camera in their face. Ha ha. Hi.
There they are.
Hi, that's all right. Hi.
So, how was your night last night?
Good. Yeah, good night.
Yeah.
You know, typical stuff. What
Yeah.
about you?
I went to I had a night. I went to the Knicks game last night.
Oh, are they winning?
Are they winning?
Are they winning?
No. But I sat next to Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Hamilton.
Who wrote
in the Heights.
the play Hamilton and
Yes.
also In the Heights. So we had a nice conversation yesterday. And told him that we loved the play, which he knew.
Yes.
And he said, thank you guys so much. And he wants to thank you for just talking so greatly about his play. And I said to him, well, what are you going to do next?
Right. And?
So I'll figure something out. And I said, Kelly, have a suggestion.
I do.
You should write a play about algebra.
Yes, because my children have an interest in history that they didn't have before Hamilton the musical. If he wrote a musical about algebra, and I have the name of it, it should be called, it should star Beyonce, and it should be called Beyonce Bay equals Jay-Z squared. And I think, I'm not kidding, I believe that American teens would have a love of math, could develop a love of, basically, Lin-Manuel. American teenagers' love of math is in your hands.
And so I told him that. You know what he told me?
What did he say?
No. Yeah, it was like, I don't know if that's going to happen.
No, I bet it could happen, though.
But what a nice guy.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad that he brought us Hamilton, because if you have not seen it, you should really try to get tickets to go see it, which is really hard to do right now.
Yeah.
But all
Good
the
luck.
success... Yeah, all the success that they've had, that they're having, and all of the everything everybody's saying is well-deserved. I mean, but what a nice guy. And he brought his nephew to the game yesterday. It was his nephew's birthday. So it was him, his nephew, and his father, which is good to see a family together like that. So I had a great time at the game with him yesterday. And then I went to Webster Hall after that to see a little concert. This guy, Bryson Tiller.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
So I was jamming a little bit. I had a big day last night.
I love that you went to Webster Hall. The last time I was there, I saw the Hannah Montana tour with my daughter.
Well, this
was like 3.
Well, this was no Hannah Montana up in there, I tell you that. It was no Hannah Montana. French Montana was there, though. It wasn't Hannah. But, yeah, but that was it. Just a nice little night out. It's kind of nice whenever you can get out every once in a while.
Yeah, once in a while.
Spread your wings.
I've been trying not to do, I've been trying to stay in on school nights because it's too hard to get up and get everybody ready when I go out on a school night. So I've been limiting my activities to just the weekend.
It's kind of like you're back in school.
It's like I'm back in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's unbelievable how that works. So listen to this, y'all. You know, we have a lot of lip-syncing scandals that happen here. There's every time somebody sings on our show, they're like, oh, that was totally lip-syncing.
No.
And I go, no, people here sing live. You should know that anybody that sings on our show sings.
Oh, yeah. I've had that, too. Well, people...
That's why we have a hard time booking musical guests. A lot of people don't want to sing live at 9 a.m.
Yeah, but I get that a lot too. People tweet you, why didn't your singer sing live? And I'm going, well, they're just so good that you thought it was lip sync, but it is live. They are just that good.
So this is a story that I find fascinating. There's a Chinese singer whose lip syncing was completely exposed. It happened on national television. She was performing at a festival, the Lantern Festival, and well, I'll just show you. I'll show you the picture, and you tell me if you can figure out how everybody knew she was lip syncing. Yeah.
Her microphone. Oh no.
Yeah. You have to remember that if you're going to lip sync, kids, listen, if you're going to lip sync, you have to make sure the microphone is upright. Otherwise, people might know that. Flip it around.
Could you imagine her management team, everybody's like in the back going.
She did flip it, yes. In her defense, she did flip it and carried on her lip syncing for the rest of the show.
Now that's embarrassing.
It's amazing, isn't it?
That's embarrassing. Remember when Ashley Simpson on Saturday Night Live? And they but they put the wrong record on. How do you put the wrong record on?
It happens. These things happen.
I mean, I was like, wow.
It's live TV. Anything can happen. Isn't that exciting? Knowing that anything can happen right now?
Yeah.
Like, for instance, Oprah Winfrey could walk out right now.
You know what's so funny? A few of them almost broke their necks looking, Oprah.
Even I did it. I had just convinced myself. I was like, could she?
But Oprah's not here.
That's
Oprah's
true.
not here.
She's not here. But what if she walked out? I know.
She even looked again. Ma'am, come on, ma'am.
You know what? Lady, we need to have Oprah cams just posted right there at all times. Because ever since she came out that one time as a surprise, I've been looking for her ever since.
Yeah.
It's like a crazy thing.
And, you know, there's this town in Oregon called Forest Grove. And they are hearing this very eerie sound. It is a very piercing noise. It strikes all time of day and night. It lasts between 10 seconds and several minutes. And they have not been able to find out where it's coming from. And everyone's looking for this noise. And we have some tape of it, actually. Okay, that's enough. I mean, we don't live there. I don't want to hear that longer than I have to.
I think it's somebody like using some sort of piece of equipment, and they are not bothered by it because they're using protective earwear, and the rest of the town is like, what is that sound? And it's somebody like...
But they're saying because it's a high-pitched noise, they should be able to zone in and find it, but they can't seem to find it. Everybody in town's looking, so you would know because everybody's talking about where this noise coming from if you were the person doing it. But they said that this is not the first time. It happened before, several nights, decades ago, and they couldn't solve it back then either. So they're trying to figure out what it is. Maybe they have some aliens in the house.
Do you remember that Tom Cruise film? Was it War of the Worlds? Where the little girl looks up and she's like, what's that storm cloud? And then suddenly things were coming out of the sky and out of the ground and out of, I mean, that was like, do you remember that movie? Am I the only person?
Hold on.
They shot it in New Jersey. That's why I remember
it. Is that the one where he would like get killed and go back and they start all over again?
No. This is before that. This predates that. He's
War
like
of the World.
I think it's
Tom
called
Cruise. There was a Tom Cruise marathon on this weekend because I turned it on and there was a few good men. And I would just wait. You can't handle the truth. Awesome. And then I turn away and I come back and Top Gun is on.
Oh, Top Gun and that volleyball scene. Good Lord.
That's not. I didn't get to that part.
Ladies, let's all reflect on the volleyball scene in our minds. Yep. Okay, I got it.
But there was a cruise marathon on this weekend.
Sure was.
Now, have you gone to like a restaurant and you noticed that they're burning some food? It's not burning, but it's charring.
I don't know.
You never know.
I don't know. I haven't noticed that. I mean,
but yeah, they say black may well be the new black at the restaurants.
Come on, we knew that all along.
Hey, I'm black, can't take it back. Whoa. Ignore what I want to. But they're calling it a umami bomb. Oh, and what it is, they're trying to get the fifth taste.
Right. You
have sweet, sour, salty, and bitter. And now they want that fifth taste burnt.
My mom was ahead of this trend.
Pizza crust.
My mom was ahead of this trend 30 years ago, 40 years ago. My mom was like, I have a great idea. Let's burn everything.
But this is intentional. Yeah. That's the difference.
Not too much.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, you ever seen the edges of pizza and even, like, with your vegetables, like your broccoli, your Brussels sprouts and all that stuff? Well, that is definitely meant to happen. But they say if you're going to try this at home, you really need to be careful, really make sure that you know what you're doing, or you're just going to end up wasting a lot of food because you are literally going to really burn it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I like burnt food. I like burnt food. Like I said, I grew up on it, and it's a part of my culture, and I'm used to it. Like initially, the first time I had unburnt toast, I was disturbed. I said, "It's raw." I had never had unburnt toast before. Same with bacon. I was like, what's that? Like, that's bacon. I was like, how come it's not black? How come it doesn't dissolve like a communion wafer?
Hold on. You literally just said the first time I had toast, it wasn't burnt, it's raw.
I thought it was raw.
Funny. That is funny.
Like things. Well done.
Now that's funny. Oh, man. Woo. Oh, raw toast.
Yep.
I've never heard of that. That's awesome.
Hey, we got a big show today. Chelsea Handler is here.
Yep. Hold on. And we also have the winner of The Biggest Loser, Roberto Hernandez. He's here.
And Denny Hamlin's here. He just won the Daytona 500.
And we're going to give an audience member here a chance to win some more cash as we continue the Oscar countdown games right here. $1,000. Yeah. A lot of money. $1,000 cash.
1,000 smackaroos. Cash, right?
Yes.
Do they have to report that to the IRS? No, probably not,
I think
right?
over 600 they do, yeah.
No, come on.
Yeah.
If you win over 600?
I think so, yeah.
All right, win 600, you're good.
Ask your accountant.
Yeah.
Ask your accountant.
Yes.
All right. Our dancer is ready. She's already danced, so that means it's time to kick it off with our Snow Wild Treble Trivia.
That was amazing. She's still going. That's Ellen Burks from Louisville, Kentucky. Yep. And do it, and do it, and do it, do it, do it. And do it, and do it. Keep going, keep going.
Ellen, wow.
Yep. Hey, Ellen, did you happen to have a slice of Kentucky bourbon cake this morning? Don't tell anyone.
I mean, Ellen's dancing is like that sound in Oregon. You didn't know where that was coming from. It was, wow. Great job, Ellen. Great job. All right, let's say hello to Penny Staples from Brea, California. Hello there, Penny. How are you?
Good morning, Kelly and Michael. How are you guys doing today?
We're great.
Now, what's going on in your picture?
I am in upstate New York last fall. I wanted to come out and visit a friend and see real fall colors. And we went to, so she lives in upstate New York on Fort Drum, and she showed me all around and showed me beautiful fall colors. And while I was there, I got to see my first snowfall.
Wow.
How exciting is that? You know, You really only need to see one for snowfall. it steadily gets less interesting after that. Trust me, I promise. Yeah.
That is the truth.
All right, Penny, we're going to spin the wheel, see what you're playing for, okay?
That's so good.
Hey, here's a great prize, the Veranda Resort and Spa in Antigua. Yeah.
Nice.
No snow there, Penny. 7
No.
days, 6 nights, all inclusive. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $7,400. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Penny, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, here you go, Penny. On yesterday's show, we talked with actress Angela Bassett. In what city did Angela say she lived while filming American Horror Story?
London?
No, she lived in New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans.
Sorry, Penny.
That's okay. That's okay, Penny. You didn't want to go to Antigua anyway.
I did.
But you're still going to get a great prize. It's almost as good as Antigua. You and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a $500 gift certificate from Zappos. Hey, that's great. Listen, if I don't win a prize, I go right to shoes, okay? So please pick a number between 1 and 196.
51.
There you are. Penny, thank you for playing. Congratulations, young lady. Everybody stay right there when we come back. The very funny Chelsea Handler will be here.
Still ahead on live, Daytona 500 winner Jenny Hamlin. We'll meet the winner of The Biggest Loser. We continue handing out cash as we continue the Oscar countdown game. And coming up...
Killer stand-up comedy, talk show, and best-selling book. She now adds documentary host and producer to her list of credits. Please welcome the one and only Chelsea Handler.
Good to see you, baby.
People think it's easy walking in a dress like that.
I know, it's not. I didn't even test them. I just put them on as soon as I saw you, and then I started walking. I'm like, I can't move.
Yeah, those have to be expensive.
Sorry for the slow. I hope they are.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry for the slow entryway. Hi, did you guys get a new balcony?
No.
Wow.
That's been here.
Hi guys, what's happening?
You know, we thought we were going to see you a lot sooner than when you came here because you said last time you were here we could come to your 40th birthday party. What happened?
Did you have a 40th?
I did. Yeah, had a huge party.
Everybody was there? Was everybody there?
Yeah, a lot of celebrities, yep.
We love celebrities.
And by the way, when I said you could come, it wasn't like there was a formal invite. That just meant book your ticket, and if you
just didn't
show
know.
up to LA and you know anybody who knows me, then you could go.
That's so weird. Okay, so
The cops came to my party. My 40th birthday party, and my aunt texted me the next day and said, "I'm glad to see some things never change."
Yeah.
But that's a good party, though.
She wasn't invited either, was she?
No, she's not invited. And if you're watching, you're never invited, okay?
Okay. Now, where's the 41st going to be?
I'm going to go to Spain. After I had such a big blowout last year, I don't want anyone to celebrate me this year. I feel kind of like I had like a 2-week birthday party. It was an extravaganza. So this year I'm going to go to Spain, you know, see what I can find over there.
We like Spain. We would go. We could come to Spain.
Okay, book your tickets. I mean, what do you guys think? I'm a travel agent? I mean, you got to...
You basically took a leave of absence from your job.
A sabbatical.
A sabbatical. An 18-month sabbatical.
I did. It was the best.
How did you manage? How did you swing that?
I quit, and you have to quit. You can't just get a year off. Who's going to give somebody a year off?
What did you do over the course of 18 months?
What didn't I do? I went scuba diving with sharks. I learned Spanish. I bought a house in another country in Spain. I bought a house in Spain. I'm building a house in Spain. I ran around the world. I went to a detox spa in Austria for 2 weeks.
How did that go?
Not great.
Austria? What are you detoxing from?
From my lifestyle.
Wait,
I can't just behave like this all the time and not try to like pay the price. I have to try and maintain some sort of.
So what do they do? They kind of
Is it like
they give you curfews?
You go. No, there's not a curfew. Well, yeah. I mean, there's nowhere to go, so there's no curfew. But you stop eating at 5. You eat just green stuff all day. You have like medical appointments all day, foot detox, massages that don't feel good. You know, all that stuff, and they test you for your allergies, and then you go to bed at 5 o'clock. It's a wrap on the whole day, and you're just sitting in your bed like, now what? So I watched the entire season of Mad Men, series of Mad Men, which was not helpful because all they do is drink and chain smoke, and I'm like sitting there like, I want a cigarette. I don't even smoke, and I wanted a cigarette. I do smoke sometimes. If I'm very intoxicated, I will have a cigarette. I will not lie about that.
So have you gone back to drinking?
Yeah. I was in rehab. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you make it sound like
it was me. It was
you make it sound so permanent.
I've never in my life been on a vacation alone. I've never been alone in my life, so I figured that was the only time. I didn't have a boyfriend. I had no job, so I went for 2 weeks, and I would paddleboard on this lake in the morning.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was very. I don't need to do it again.
It sounds like eat, pray, love, minus the food, the praying, and the love.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was like.
Well, we got to take a break. And when we come back, I'm interested to hear about this when you met up with an ex-flame. Oh, Chelsea's going to tell us about that. We'll be right back. Now, in this, you tackle a lot of great topics. You tackle racism, marriage, Silicon Valley, and drugs. And how did you choose those 4 topics?
Well, I wanted to choose topics that I didn't know anything about, you know?
Right.
Seriously, because I was going to do documentaries. I don't know anything about documentaries, so I hired people that did, real documentarians, and I wanted to go at everything with a sense of humor. I wanted to be able to go and talk about serious issues like racism, and whatever, but with a sense of humor, infused with me as a comedian and doing my thing. And then I wanted to do a topic that I was familiar with, which was drugs. And then marriage, I'm always fascinated by marriage and why people continue to keep doing it, you know.
Right. You haven't done it yet.
No, I haven't, but now...
You've been close, right?
I just wanted to get past the point where everybody was asking me when I would get married, because I don't like conforming. I don't like when people expect something of you.
Right.
So now that no one's expecting me to get married, I'm ready.
I like it.
I'm ready, and I maybe, you know, who knows? A girlfriend of mine said the other day, she goes, you're the type of girl that's going to end up with like 5 adopted kids. And I'm like, do you really think so? And she goes, yeah. And I go, oh, no. But maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe I'll just get a bunch of, you know.
Try the weekend with mine first before you commit to anything long term.
I would just rescue some, like older ones that can fend for themselves, you know, and just be like, listen, you're here now. This is better than your other option, so don't complain about me not being around and hanging out and watching animated films, okay?
So tell me, like, because I love documentaries. It's my favorite thing to watch, and I'm always fascinated what I learn from watching them. What did you learn the most from making these various documentaries?
I learned a lot watching myself, because I had done my show for so long, which was like very one-dimensional. So you just see, like, I was such a strong and, you know, forceful and telling people to shut up and when to talk and da-da-da.
Right.
And so it was nice to see like a broader side for me, because I just realized what a toughie I am. And too tough, you know? Like, I was like, just calm down. You're not fooling anybody. Like, I have this whole thing like, I could get through anything. And then I'm like, no, you can't. You're also a little baby inside. So it was nice to see myself, because I was like, oh, I feel sad for her. And I'm like, that's you. But I was like, get a grip, okay?
But the thing about this is that it's raw. Like, and you really put yourself out there in these things.
Well, I think I'm a very big proponent of, in this industry, and we all know how everybody's so private, and nobody wants to talk about politics or have opinions, or God, they don't want to tell anything personal. And for me, the more people that do that, the louder I want to be, because it's not all fun and roses, and there is the good, the bad, and ugly. And we don't look pretty every day, and you know, we have cellulite. I have cellulite. You probably don't. You probably do.
I'll be honest with you.
That's my one problem I don't have.
Hey,
I got everything else.
Black don't crack. Ain't no cellulite over here.
If there were a bunch of black guys with cellulite. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So anyway, I just like to highlight. I like people to know, like regular people who are like so into fame, you should know it's not all pretty. It's not all great all the time. People have to work out 5 hours a day to get a body. You don't just get it. Nobody's like, everybody who says, oh, I'm running after my kids, shut up. You know? How fast are your kids running?
I'll tell you what, this is really great, and I think it sheds light on a lot of different things, and as I said earlier, you go in it, it's raw, it's real, and I think everybody appreciates that about you, that you are raw, you are real. And love it. And it is Chelsea Dunn's Marriage, Drug, Racism in Silicon Valley. It's now streaming on Netflix, so make sure you check it out. Beautiful Chelsea Handler, everybody.
50 pounds or more. Your current weight is... Your current weight is 188 pounds. You lost 160 pounds. You're the biggest loser, Roberto. Yes.
That looks great. Oh, man. Well, that was the winning moment from last night's live finale of The Biggest Loser. And here's a before photo of the winner, Roberto. Yep. And now, yeah, I know, ma'am, I know. And now, please welcome Roberto Hernandez.
Thank you.
So happy for you.
My man. Congratulations.
Well,
Thank
Roberto,
you.
that's all the time we have. Hey, we are so happy for you.
Yeah.
You
Thank you.
seemed stunned when you won. Were you stunned?
It's TV, baby.
Oh, it's TV. You were acting stunned.
Yes. No, wow, look at that. I worked really hard.
Yeah,
I worked
good.
really hard. I was expecting the victory.
Now,
you know, I prayed. You see me praying on TV right there, and I'm saying the rosary. I think I said it about 5 times. I was so nervous.
But you didn't lose 150. You lost 160. So you gave yourself a lot of cushion there. And now for winning The Biggest Loser, you win $250,000.
Yes.
So do you have any plans with the money? What are you going to do with the money?
I'm gonna be rich. No, not at all. You know what? Louis and I, Louis, giving you a shout out. Louis and I went into the thing knowing that it wasn't about the money. Right. I don't even know what I want to do with it yet. Obviously, it's icing on the cake. No point in that.
Right.
But
fat-free cake.
yeah. Hold on.
And Louis is your twin brother,
Yes.
right? And he also won $100,000.
He got the $100,000
yeah,
prize.
that's amazing.
Yes. We went into it saying that it was about losing weight. It wasn't about the money. It was always about losing weight, and we kept that from the day one till September 9th when we first started filming to yesterday. It was always about us getting healthy and doing it for our kids.
I was watching you run up and down here. It's got to feel amazing.
I haven't been able to do things like that all my life. You know, I was an athlete, and I love playing football. I wrestled. I played softball in the summer, and no more courtesy runners for me. I'm gonna run those bases my damn self, and I'm gonna be playing the outfield myself.
Oh, good. And now, how has this affected your kids and your relationship with your kids?
You know, Jacob, which has become a star within himself, he's thrilled. He's thrilled. But the other day, he said something kind of funny. He told my wife that he misses the old fat daddy because from December 12th on, it was working out, eating right, working out, because I can have that victory yesterday.
Yeah, sure.
And took him to Universal Studios on Saturday, and I showed him, this is the daddy you're getting, and we were running everywhere, playing everywhere. He's like, I love this daddy more than the last one.
Roberto, there's a lot of people watching at home, a lot of people, you know, who don't know where to begin. Like, they feel trapped almost by their bodies. What would you say to somebody who seems caught in a cycle of not being able to lose any weight? What would you tell them?
I tell them to believe in themselves. Believe in yourself. Everyone in here, you're capable of doing everything I did and then some. Believe in yourself, you know. You know what? If you take one step, your other foot's gonna follow. It's genetics. Yeah, it just wants to follow. You take one step, the other one's gonna follow. You know, and I started a hashtag Get Off the Couch America, and because that's what I said in my speech last week, and I meant that from the bottom of my heart. I want people. I want people to follow in my footsteps.
Well, they're going to follow your steps, man. You're a great inspiration. Congratulations on the winning The Biggest Loser. Congratulations to your twin brother Louis as well. The winner of The Biggest Loser, everybody, Roberto Hernandez.
Side by side, bouncing off each other. Unbelievable. I think it was Denny Hamlin.
I have it as Hamlin.
By an inch.
Denny Hamlin. Oh, my goodness.
In one of the greatest NASCAR finishes of all time, please welcome the Daytona 500 champion, Denny Hamlin.
Good, how are you?
Congratulations. Well, that was very exciting.
Oh, I had chills.
Imagine being in my seat.
I can't imagine. My God.
Yeah, what was going through your mind? Because you have a feel for where the other cars are, so you know he's Martin's right there.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind at that moment?
Beat him to the line. I mean, it was so close. I mean, it's not like you can just press the gas pedal down harder to get to the line faster. I mean, we're wide open, and I'm trying to grind against the side of him to take his speed away, and wow, it was real close.
But can you believe that a race that is over 3 hours long comes down to like the last 3 seconds?
That's what makes our sport so great, is that 500 miles later, it comes down to a foot. So it was a great day for us. Obviously, a Daytona 500 champion now is on my resume for forever, and it's great.
Well, you know, it's kind of like you were a prophet, though, I have to say, because I have to read this to the audience. It's kind of amazing. You wrote this in grade school,
really
right?
Is.
You were 11 years old when you wrote this, I believe? 7 years old.
Check out my penmanship, by the way,
Your
on this.
penmanship is amazing.
It's actually pretty good.
It's amazing. I'm going to read this to everyone. My wish is to win the Daytona 500. If I won the Daytona 500, I would like it to come true on February 17th, 1998.
I was 18 years off. No big deal.
You were a little late. My car would be red, white, blue, and gold, just like Bill Elliott's car. If I do win the Daytona 500, I would win $1 million. My crew chief would be Kerry Barden, and my tire changer would be Ernie Elliott. The reason for all of this is because I love racing.
Wow.
I mean, come on. You've been planning for this your whole life.
It's amazing. I mean, you know, first of all, for that to come true, you have to be a Sprint Cup driver. It's hard enough to just get to that level, but to win our sport's toughest race, the most historical race, I can't imagine. I used to always say to my mom, why do you hoard all this stuff? Why do you keep all this stuff? She keeps my bad report cards and everything, so hopefully that never comes out.
Now, do you understand
I mean,
why?
I appreciate it now.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a great lesson, though, that if you think about something you want it bad enough, you can make it happen. And I'm curious, did you win $1 million?
More or less.
I have a feeling more. Now, winning this race, though, it qualifies you for the chase for the Sprint Cup, right?
This does.
But I thought that now that you've won this race and you're already qualified, you could just go home and sit back and watch everybody else race because you're already set up.
I'm not sure if FedEx or any of my other sponsors would like that very much, so I'll be out there every week, and the way our chase is all formatted, you get a higher seed if you win more races, so our objective, let's go to Atlanta this weekend and win this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hear you won a ring, too, right?
I did.
Can I see it?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I'm
You won a ring.
sorry. Yeah,
it's in my pocket. I don't want to bang it
wearing
up.
it.
Because it doesn't,
Wow.
doesn't fit my fingers
gorgeous.
that well, so.
Can I hold that?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. You got to swallow it.
I don't know what ring. You had the ring last. I didn't touch the ring.
I don't know where it went.
I mean, don't you have a Super Bowl ring?
I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I'll swap it.
We should trade.
My Super Bowl ring for yours.
This is definitely a Super Bowl ring, man. Well deserved.
Thank you.
This is
Gorgeous.
amazing. Oh, man.
Well deserved.
Congratulations, Jimmy. Oh, everybody, give it up to the Daytona 500 winner and champ, Denny Hamlin.
Hey, coming up next, we're going to have the just another day at the office here. We were wondering why we're like this. Well, it's because we're about to play our Oscar countdown game. Now, we're giving one lucky member of our studio audience the chance to win up to $1,000. I got to tell you, honestly, I feel like the lucky one.
Well, let's meet. You're not the lucky one, I am. Now, let's meet who we're playing with today from right here in New York City. Caitlin Burks, come on down.
We got a live one, everybody.
Now, Caitlin, this game is called Body Charades. And Kelly and I, we're going to work together to act out the movie title, okay? Now, Caitlin, you're going to hold the card that's in front of you above your head. Don't look at the name of it. And we're going to act it out. And I'm the arms and the legs. Kelly is the body.
Obviously.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so if you can pass if you want to, if you don't know the answer. Put that card at the bottom of the pile. We'll get back to it at the end. Caitlin will earn $100 for every correct answer in 60 seconds. Are you ready? Ready?
Yes.
All right, get set, go.
Pinocchio?
Try it again.
Are you a cartoon? Scream. Nev Campbell. Drew Barrymore.
Pretend I'm a boy.
You're a boy? Pass. Titanic. Rose. Nemo. Flounder. Little Mermaid. Are you flying? Aviator. Leonardo DiCaprio. Pass. Groovers in the hall. Love Shack. Pass. Rocky. Oh, Lion King. Oh, just like a prayer. Oh.
Well, I can say.
This one right here.
The Scream?
Yeah, this one was Home Alone.
Home Alone? Oh,
And then there was another one.
Slap my face.
I didn't want to slap your face.
Slap my face.
Then the other one was Pulp Fiction.
all right.
Right? Didn't I look just like Uma Thurman?
You did. You definitely did.
Okay, so hey, look, you won $300. Great job. Thank you. I just caught the weird visual that is us.
I know, I did too.
Yeah, no wonder it was so confusing. Anyway, congratulations and thanks for playing with us. We'll be right back, everybody.
If you'd like to know more about anything you see on Live, log on to our website. It's livekellyandmichael.com.